Hi there, this is your training facilitator for EBC 8959, Mrs. Andrea Ray Miller. I am here with a presentation on the completion of your final assignments. The aim of this presentation is to provide you with clarity on the completion of Task 1 and Task 2 so you can successfully provide evidence of your ability to apply what you have learned in EBC 8959. The objective of this session is to provide you with practical guidance and motivation and an overview of the materials available to help you to complete each task. As it relates to Task 1, you are given the annotated agenda from a board meeting attended by Mr. Treadway. For this question, you are listed as his personal assistant, and you are now required to use the annotated agenda to write up the minutes of the meeting. As a reminder, students, minutes are always written in past tense, and you should be clear and concise. To ensure you're writing in past tense, you should focus on using active or specific phrases such as members agreed, the chairman requested, the members resolved, the members suggested, and so on. Just in case you forgot, the agenda is a list of items in the minutes. To ensure you complete your task accurately, we're now going to look at an exemplar minutes taken from the folder of one of your classmates. You should notice that with this minutes, the date, the time, and the place where the minutes was taken is recorded at the top, followed by those who were present, those who were absent with apology, those who were absent without apology, those in attendance like Mr. Isaiah, who's a patron, followed by the agenda. The agenda, as we discussed before, is a list of items in the minutes. These items are now broken down into separate sections as discussed in the meeting. Each item, even though might not belong, there were information that were mentioned in the meeting about them, so they have to be written concise, clear, and accurate. The last item on the minutes is the adjournment. Even though it was not on the agenda, the person who adjourned the meeting must be listed. Lastly, the minutes must be signed by those who completed it. Their title and the date must be listed, as well as the person who confirmed it, that person's title and the date. Just a reminder, as a final tip on the completion of this task, please check the mark scheme found at the end of your task to ensure your completed assignment contains all elements so you can receive adequate or full marks. Moving on to Task 2. Task 2 relates to the same agenda. At point 5, under the heading Correspondence, which states that Mr. Treadway should reply to a letter received from Denise Van Gelder, President of Jewelers Guild of Holland, to reassure her of the security arrangements as was discussed at the meeting. You are now summoned with Task 2 to draft this letter in preparation for Mr. Treadway's signature. As a tip, please remember that all information regarding the security arrangements are listed at point 4 under the heading Security. You should remember that this is a formal letter or a business letter, and when writing it, you should include the sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body of the letter, complimentary closing, and finally, the signature with name in block letters and designation. To ensure full clarity of these writing tips, please revisit the links below, or you may watch the short video on the next slide. Again, please check the mark scheme found at the end of your task to ensure your completed assignment contains all elements so you can receive adequate or full marks. This is the end of the presentation.